Hi guys, I'm the British WW2 Man, and today I've got another unboxing video for you of yet another thing I got from my friend who's stopped doing reenacting. So let's get on with it. So quite a large box, as you can see. Standard Korikama knife, Italian Navy, Army. So I paid $1.90 for this. Kind of bundle bargain again. By the way, never do what I just did, because if you always use your dominant hand to cut something open, it's not your non-dominant. Because then if you cut your dominant hand when you're cutting with your non-dominant hand, you're in a pickle, whereas you're not if you cut your non-dominant. So in here, first off, we have a Repro pocket watch. These made in China, a few quid. I've already got one of these, but you can always have another pocket watch. Always a useful thing to have. And I think he said he'd chuck it in for free. And we have a German version of the Ushanka. The Germans saw the Ushanka when they invaded the Soviet Union, and they were like, it's a pretty good design. So they came up with two designs of their own version, which is one was like this, and the other one had basically like an M43 peak cap, M43 field cap rather, visor on the front. And this originally would have been made out of rabbit pelt, but this is a reproduction, so I'm not sure if it doesn't feel. It could be real fur, but it doesn't feel like real fur to me. It could be. I'm not sure. Anyway, very nice. So yeah, fits perfectly. And they issued these to Volkswagen. It's kind of almost like a sort of Volkswagen package that I've got here, because the guy does Volkswagen. Don't know even why he's getting rid of some of his Volkswagen stuff. So yeah, one thing he's got here. Oh, that's nice. Didn't know he was giving me that. He's giving me another shirt. So yeah, another. This is a West German shirt, army shirt. I'm going to modify that to being like a wartime German style shirt. So here are a pair of, if I get rid of these, it might make it easier for you to see. So these are a pair of M43 field trousers. However, they are the HBT style ones, so they're made out of herringbone twill style material. Obviously they're not herringbone twill because that was a Scottish make, but you know what I mean. So it's got a little pocket watch pouch here for the pocket watch, and a little ring for the pocket watch, this bit here to hook onto. So pretty nice, very good quality, don't see any rips, got all the buttons. I'm quite happy with them. Try them on later. They've got the little bits at the bottom as well, very nice, happy with those. So here I have a Author P38 holster. I'm going to go ahead and treat this, just because it's quite old and don't get used for a long time. It's got fake 1943 date back. You might not be able to see it, but it's there. It's got P38 written on it. I could possibly use it for when I'm battling, because it's quite battered up already. Or I possibly might put some other things like an FN model 1922 in there. I know it's not for an FN model 1922, but say if there was a German soldier and he was issued with an FN model 1922, and his holster got badly damaged by a piece of shrapnel from a grenade or whatever. He went to the quartermaster, and the quartermaster, he asked, "Can I have a new holster, please? I need a new holster for my FN model 1922." They looked at their stores. Right, we don't have any FN model 1922 holsters, so here's this. It'll fit your FN model 1922. Take it, use it until we can get one for you that's proper. So that's probably what would have happened. So here is kind of a big thing that I was looking forward to, which is an M43 field tunic, but all badged up for the Volkssturm. So it's got the Volkssturm armband here. It says Deutsche Volkssturm Wehrmacht and that, and it's got the Reichsadler. And it's got the two black collar tabs, and it's also got an Ostfront ribbon and a Luftschutz badge attached to it as well. It's also got some little belt hooks as well. These are black ones, been painted black. I think with some time mid to late war, they started painting in different colours to help camouflage them. So yeah, so this would kind of be for one of the lucky Volkssturm members that actually managed to get a proper uniform, because quite a lot of the Volkssturm didn't get uniforms. There was supposed to be like several waves, like I think it was like the second wave was meant to have no weapons but uniforms and stuff like that. Anyway, the waves didn't really happen as they were supposed to. So yeah, that is that. No shoulder boards, but the way how the Volkssturm ranks worked was on the collar tabs, so you didn't really need to have shoulder boards or shoulder straps or whatever you want to call them. Now, the reason why you could have the Ostfront ribbon was because if you were, say, serving in the Wehrmacht or Waffen-SS in, say, 1941 to 1942, and he got badly wounded, it could have been, or he has a severe case of battle trauma, or battle fatigue, or what we call PTSD now. He could have been evacuated out and cut from the army. Then in 1945, in desperation, the Germans then recalled him, and he felt obliged to rejoin in the Volkssturm. So yeah, but first he would have joined the Luftschutz. Here is the Luftschutz badge. The Luftschutz was the German version of the ARP, as far as I understand it. So they're basically just so yeah, they'd clear rubble, try and pull people out of buildings, go on fire, keep people away from, say, unexploded bombs until someone got there to defuse them, stuff like that. So have a look at the inside. Very nice silk lining. It's got the bandage or the first aid pouch here. It's very nice. And on the back. So yeah, that's basically my Volkssturm impression all sorted out. So yeah, like I said before, my impression would be that, say, I've joined in 41, 42, or no, it would have to be in 1940, 41. Was on the Eastern Front, got wounded, or survived that, in fact, did have to have a wound badge to be evacuated out. So probably would more likely have been something like combat stress, PTSD, because I'm not sure that you'll get a wound badge for that, because it's not a physical wound. I think that's how the wound badge system worked back then. But anyway, pretty nice. So another thing, Dienst Pass. So these are for the German police during the war. So the Germans had these two things. One, when they joined up, you have in the German army and not sure about the Waffen SS, but definitely in the army, the Luftwaffe, here in the Luftwaffe, you would have what's called a Wehrpass and a Sollbuch. The Wehrpass would be your service record, so when you transferred units, you'll take that with you, and then you'll give it to your next unit person who's in charge. Then you'll keep your Sollbuch as your personal identification and personal playbook. Basically, this is the police version of the Wehrpass. Wehrpass being the one that you'd give to your unit's personnel officer. So this is a replica one, but it's quite high quality one. Also got some helmet decals, which are pretty awesome. I'm going to go put them on my M35, I think. So yeah, the guy who had it before me had it all nicely filled out. Oh, it's got the same blood group as my other characters, which is quite good. Oh, born in the same date as well. So yeah, I won't go through the whole thing now, but it's pretty awesome. Ooh, same the guy was in column. Anyway, sorry. So that's that. Another thing, I got a spare mag for my Walther P38 Blankfire because I've only got really 2 mags, and the third mag is useful. And then I'm also planning on getting like a US style M1911 mag holder, because when I was on Guernsey I saw a US M1911 mag holder that had been repurposed for Walther P38, so in one of the museums there. So that's what I'm going to do really with this, and then it also allows for an easier reload, because if you can only really have like 1 mag in the weapon, and you can have 1 mag stuck in your extra mag pouch. But for safety reasons, you have to have 1 mag in your pocket, 1 mag in your mag pouch on the Walther P38 holster, which is here. So you'd have, ideally you'd have 1 in there, 1 in your weapon. However, the way how it works out is, for safety reasons, you're not allowed to have a loaded weapon until you're onto the field, so you have to have this one in your pocket, the one that will go in the weapon in there, or you could be holding this one. It's just too complex. So if you just have mag pack with 2 of these in, and you have the one for that in there, it saves a whole lot of bother. So 2 extra big mags. Big mags. Yeah. So 2 extra big mags. Is this one a big mag? Oh no, it's a MGC mag. Sorry. Yeah, MGC replica magazine for MGC MP40s, which basically one of the highest quality reproduction MP40s you can buy. From what I understand, from the one I've got. And then this is a big mag, so it's pretty awesome. It's got some quite nice back mounts on the side there. So yeah, and I got some spare 8mm blanks. So I open them up, and he sent me like a whole load of empty cartridges. That'd be fun. It's all full, which is quite nice. So somewhere safe, I locked away. And that is it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all that. So stick them all up here. So we got the Dienst Pass and helmet decal thing. Transfers, that's the word. That goes in there. 2 MP40 mags. Well, it's not an MP40, but you get what I mean. You'll fit for that. A pocket watch, a Walther P38 holster, blank firing Walther P38 mag, a German version of the Ushanka, pretty nice. Might put a little barrel or some insignia on that, so I've got some spare. A Volkssturm Tunic, some HBT trousers, M43 trousers, and a post-war West German shirt, which is going to be modified, and that is it. I'm pretty happy with all I've got there, pretty good. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, subscribe. Just before you go, actually, I just wanted to mention that with the shoes or the boots that I got in my previous video, I did find some newspapers in them. I did start filming